Let's not waste any time. Summer is right around the corner. The best 12 dieting tips on YouTube for free I am giving to you. You will look the absolute best you've ever looked this summer if you listen to me and watch this whole video. Let's go. Tip number 1, drink more water. Duh, common sense. Stay hydrated. Especially if you're on an exercise program, you need to treat yourself like an athlete. At minimum, I recommend you drink at least 0.5 ounces of water per pound of body weight. Example, just so no one's confused, if you weigh 200 pounds, you should go for 100 ounces of water dispersed throughout the day. No brainer. Let's get into number 2. Tip number 2, sleep more. How does that help with weight loss? Let me explain. The longer you're sleeping, the less time you have to eat. The longer you're sleeping, the less time you have to eat. If you sleep well, you'll train better, you'll feel better, you won't be encouraged to binge, you will have stronger self-control of your diet, maintain consistency, and that's the key to this whole weight loss game, is to be consistent. Important tip number 3, do not lose weight too fast. Again, do not lose weight too fast. Well, Mike, how much should I lose? You want to lose 1% to 0.5% of your body weight per week. This used to make no sense to me. I used to always think, hey, I just want to lose weight as fast as I can. My motivation is high to lose weight. Let's just do everything I can to drop the scale. That's incorrect. Big problem with losing weight any faster is that you will lose and sacrifice a lot of muscle. Last thing you want to do if you want to look good on the beach or have an impressive physique. It takes way too damn long to build that muscle. So you definitely should not be burning it away for fuel, taking an overly aggressive diet. You will not benefit from losing muscle on your frame. Your physique will look worse. Do not lose weight too fast. Again, when you're starting your diet, aim for 1% of your body weight lost per week. And as your diet goes longer and the leaner you get, aim for 0.5% of body weight per week. Tip number 4, eat less fat. No, I am not demonizing fat. I know that there are healthy fats. I spent over a year doing keto and I've done carnivore diets and I understand. Trust me, you eat a lot of fat, you have to understand that every gram of fat is 9 calories. Carbs and protein are 4. That means you can eat almost double the volume in carbs and protein than you can from fat. The actual amount of food you're eating is more. And if you eat a lot of fat, the amount of food you eat at the end of the day is going to be less. Pro tip number 5, utilize caffeine. Yes, stimulants. Whatever source you get your caffeine from, may it be pre-workout before you hit the gym, coffee in the morning. I recommend black because it has less calories. Then use it to your advantage. Caffeine elevates the heart rate, will cause you to sweat more, burn more calories throughout the day, and that little difference will add up every single day, making huge changes in your physique. Secret ninja tip number 6, drink less alcohol. I'm on fire with these no-brainers, but let's break it down. The second you start consuming alcohol, you have to understand there is no storage mechanism for alcohol in your body. Unlike fat, unlike protein, it causes your body to shuttle all of those nutrients and prioritize fat storage. What are some other problems with drinking alcohol? We've all been there. You're out there, you're having a good time, you're drinking with your friends. Oh, it's time to go home. Let's go pick up some food after the club, after the bar. Before you know it, you got large carne asada fries, 6 rolled taquitos, 14 tacos from Jack in the Box, grilled cheeseburger from Whataburger. Just input your own story with what I'm saying. That alone will ruin your diet, all that hard work for a week. You take a massive cheat day. Also think about the next day. You're gonna lose half the day. You probably stayed up till 3, 4 a.m. You wake up the next day, feel like complete shit. You go to try to train. Your training session is complete shit. Just from drinking alcohol, you lost a day's worth of dieting. You lost a training session. All bad. Drink less alcohol. Or if you can't do that, drink in moderation. Tip number 7, weigh yourself at the same time every single morning. This will help massively with your adherence to your diet. It'll put you instantly in the right mindset. It's going to give you numbers to use if you are reaching your goals, if you need to adjust, or just keep doing what you're doing. Maybe everything's looking good. You need to keep executing your plan. When you do this, you need to weigh yourself after you've dropped the kids off at the pool, if you know what I'm saying. That's going to help reduce the water fluctuations in your weight and just give you consistent results. If you don't sleep consistently, if you ate a bunch of food the day before, water fluctuations can be really large. And that's why if you weigh yourself consistently, it'll help you deal with some of those fluctuations. It doesn't have to be going down every single day. It just has to be trending downward if your goal is weight loss, trending upward if your goal is weight gain. Tip number 8, avoid empty stomach cardio and training. Absolutely do not recommend this. I know some of you are going to want to fight me because for some reason, it's a huge fitness myth that you burn more fat training fasted and doing cardio fasted. That has been debunked so many times. Spread the word to everyone that it's bullshit. When you train fasted, best case scenario, your performance will not be hindered. More than likely, you would have done better if you ate some food prior to training. The fact that you train harder, exercise harder, anything like that with food in your system, you will be burning more calories in the long run. Tip number 9, avoid using HIIT cardio for weight loss. The problem with HIIT cardio is if you're truly doing it, which is high intensity interval training, it can interfere with 1, your weightlifting sessions, and 2, it just does not burn more calories than doing medium intensity interval training or even low intensity interval training. Yes, you have to do those longer, but they are less damaging to your body, less taxing on your body's system. Every time you do HIIT, you are greatly increasing the chances for you to injure yourself. If you injure yourself, you take yourself out of the game, and there goes any success you have. Avoid and or use sparingly HIIT cardio. Number 10, eat low calorie, high volume food. Let me give you some examples. Fruits and vegetables are safe. Nothing wrong with eating fruits and vegetables. Avoid what most Americans eat, which is highly processed, high fat, high carbs, high sugary foods. The less processed, it's generally better. You need to eat foods that fill your stomach up. Your stomach is not a calorie counter. It is much more of a volume counter. It recognizes and you can feel when your stomach is full. That's why if you eat a good healthy salad, your stomach feels really full for just a few hundred calories. But if you eat 7 Snickers bars, you're not going to be that full. So right there, you consumed about 1,000 calories and you're still starving. Perfect example. Eat high volume, low calorie foods. Tip number 11, use artificial sweeteners and low calorie substitutes for everything. It's 2021 and we have a substitute for everything. You do not have to be eating calorically dense syrup. You can use low calorie ketchup, low calorie sweeteners, low calorie milk, low calorie reduced fat yogurt. Do not eat the normal versions of everything. If you ever go through my fridge or you come over to my place, you'll notice I have low calorie syrup. I have cooking sprays, which are 0 calories, which isn't true, but it's very minimal calories compared to cooking with pure oil. I have low calorie butters. I have zero fat cheeses. I have almost 0 calorie ketchup. I have low calorie barbecue sauce. Utilize all of these things to your advantage to help you lose weight. Oh, you're going to be one of those people that, talking about aspartame and all that stuff. Stop it. All that, it causes cancer and stuff like that. If you're willing to walk out into the sun, even just one day without sunscreen, which I doubt these people are even putting sunscreen on every day, you can have artificial sweeteners. Last point. Tip number 12, final tip, the hardest of all of them to probably implement, and that is to do 150 minutes of cardio per week. Break it up how you want. You can do 30 minutes 5 times a week. You can do 45 minutes a few times a week. Go on a long hike on Saturday, 2 hours and 30 minutes. Get it done. The big reason why you really need to complete the cardio for weight loss is because it is way better at burning calories than weightlifting. My hardest leg day, I probably burn about 400 calories at most. And that's the hardest session, me going all out. You can do that very easily doing an hour of cardio. There's really no substitute for calorie burn compared to cardio and a good diet. All right, that's the end of the video. I hope you got some value out of this. I highly recommend you try a few of these tips for yourself. Watch your physique change. Watch yourself look better than ever on the beach this summer. Any questions? Leave a comment. I will reply back to you as soon as I can. I encourage any feedback, any positivity. Like, comment, subscribe. See you next week. Peace.